occurred to me that we're all floating on a planet. I don't think that's ever gonna make any sense.
If you only knew how close you are to the beginning of the creation of the universes. There was peace and balance throughout the world for many of eons. Then chaos erupted throughout the galaxy. And there was much pain and suffering like we have never known. We tracked down the origin of this horrible evil to your planet at this point in time. We are here to make all of the changes needed to eradicate this vile force out of the pages of history and existence. There are many of our ships in your solar system right now to help in the process of containing the wicked ones responsible for these atrocities. We have come from trillions of years in your future to your world. We have witnessed the most terrible of conditions and the most devastating of events, in which are what's happening to your planet, life forms, and civilization. Be prepared for many big changes happening to your planet and ways of life. You will see and experience things like you never have before. These changes will occur fast and be for the better. We wish peace to your species as you experience these shifts in your reality paradigm.
We will not condone a course of action that will lead us to war.
The Anunnaki is coming through. For the children who come from the Anunnaki, the Nephilim, the demigods, the ones who have superhuman powers and don't know it, you're going to start to see your gifts going to start coming forth.
I'm starting to wonder what is in the message.
You prefer alien love! Alien love? Why'd you say alien love?
It may seem like a dead end, but the hieroglyphics are enchanted and can only be opened by me.
Resurrected dead specters and Nebuchadnezzars. I be flexing our scepter, projected the treasures of Mayan protectors, rewinding the measures of time to reset the lines to reflect the effect of Mandela. Rebel to expel the spells that have held us and hells that enthralled us, crushing reptilians, killing our children, villains who built in this illness and fill spin out of our rovers. Mountains of horrors crumble to the rumbling sounds and now swarm us, surrounding your tour bus. Outside your performance, we ride then we type you guys, this is war, bruh. We hijack your stage, spitting lightning and rage, fighting all the graves, rewriting your plays. This is the last page, my rap's being played. Impact this masquerade like collapsing world trades. Luxor, Fluxwar, do you really want more? Coming like a sunstorm, suddenly we transform. Rising from the slime, we bind with the tribes who reside inside the lights in the Orion skies. Luxor, Fluxwar, do you really want more? Coming like a sunstorm, suddenly we transform. Rising from the slime, we bind with the tribes who reside inside the lights in the Orion skies. Allahu Akbar as the dawn start shining. Go to your rock from Allah's heart refining. All of your thoughts involved with the binding of problems unsolved like fallen diamonds. I'm dropping jewels worth the pharaoh's fortune. Mystery schools are scared I'm scorching. All these fools who don't care supporting abusive rulers who impair the poor men. No more warnings, our ships are swarming. Eclipse the abyss and shift the warming, pouring out millions of UFOs. All the children of the light who arrest our foes, then bless the globe as our chest explodes with the love of the Empress set in droves. At the end of the road we mow our own path, so you know we will go to invoke our own mass. Luxor, Fluxwar, do you really want more? Coming like a sunstorm, suddenly we transform. Rising from the slime, we bind with the tribes who reside inside the lights in the Orion skies. Luxor, Fluxwar, do you really want more? Coming like a sunstorm, suddenly we transform. Rising from the slime, we bind with the tribes who reside inside the lights in the Orion skies.
Walking through the night alone, call me to your home. I'll tell you right now, you know, we finally found the throne.
When I looked into your eyes, they reminded me a lot of my own.
I was around there scatting them hoes, went crazy on me around there, them embarrassing me and things, you know, spilling that shit all over me. But I'm gonna be alright, crazy mother, but I still love them too.
Back in the past, we was living fast, getting cash, sipping flask, hitting grass, splitting ass, spitting mathematics on the daily with the Baileys on the rocks, kicking it with Daily on the block. From the Bronx came my mans from the north, making plans on the porch for raking grands to support our fam in New York. Perfecting jams was a sport, managing our force, damaging all sorts of clans and cohorts, token grams that we scorch, optimals and ports. Got the flow in the source, glowing like a torch. Higher breathing lyricist, higher speaking spirit click, acquiring a myriad of peers inside the pyramids. We were kids living in our own little worlds. We would never listen to the clones who were trolled, sitting in their homes all alone, missing girls. We just grip the microphone, spit a poem like a pearl. What?
Well, you said put a foot to her ass?
Right on, baby.
That's beautiful, that's beautiful. Put a foot to her ass, that's just what I'm gonna do, wow.
Back in the days, we was giving praise, getting laid, sniffing yay, hitting J's, splitting pay, spitting flames on the Reggie, with the headies in the pipes, uplift to the heavens every night. We recite scriptures made of light, painting pictures of our lives, mixing up the liquor, we wouldn't bicker on the mic, twisting twigs with the elixir to get it right. We would figure the biggest spitters they hit and then we strike, like lightning and lions going in for the kill. We'd excite and go fighting with the skills that we built like M. Bison, spliced with Tyson and Holyfield. Only feel real rhyme was concealed up in my cipher. In time we would find cats were bonded with deals to get signed by the swine, wasn't what to fulfill. So in time we'd align the minds to design some blood rhymes with punchlines combined like rays of sunshine. What?
You're gonna work for me until I tell you to quit.
You don't own me, pig, and no motherfucker tells me when I can split.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to you, you redneck faggot.
We don't read and write poetry because it's cute. We read and write poetry because we are members of the human race, and the human race is filled with passion.
Surprised that I'm alive after such a hard time, driving this uncharted path, surviving past darkness's wrath. Been harassed by spooks, pigs, and rude individuals, ruined like a criminal, been screwed like millennials. Residuals of a scorned MC, pour out when my pen bleeds. I've seen peeps war torn from envy, scorned for being friendly, transformed into an empty, frenzied heart that's heavy, setting free, such a deadly destiny, restless unease. I'm pleased in the evenings or in the sunshine, leaving behind a life once sublime. Like Brad Noel, to walk around with a sad soul, trapped inside this black hole. May they take back control and stroll where we behold a bold understanding of the cards we were handed.
Medicine, law, business, engineering, these are noble pursuits and necessary to sustain life. But poetry, beauty, romance, love, these are what we stay alive for.
As I break down the path of where I'm going, where I can end up in the fiery pit, not knowing how to climb out of the shit. But the only way you learn is counting the blessings that you earn, the lessons that you concern, knowing when to turn your cheek to the eye for eye shit, make a person's blood leak. The separation of the strong and the weak, but don't speak. Cause you claiming that you strong, cause your money's long, but that money can't save you, dog, all along. But it feels so wrong when I'm not getting it. I'm trying to live lavish, pissing out money while I'm shitting it. The most infinite, and my ways is infinite, and I'm pimping it like a butterfly that's on flight for the first time. But it feels like the worst time. That puts you in the hearse time, or you can survive through the obstacle. At a drop of a dime, we stay alive. We visualize love, peace, and happiness in a matter of time. I saw the sign, and it appeared as a bird when lighting my herb in the middle of the spring. While I was sitting on the curb, a bird landed in front of me with a broken wing. He said, I need your help, now take this string. Now tie this string to your ring. Now tie your ring to my wing, quickly, like it's a sling. And then I did it. And then he said, you are a king now, my son, motherfucker, live it.
Oh me, oh life of the questions of these recurring, of the endless trains of the faithless, of cities filled with the foolish, What good amid these, oh me, oh life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists, and identity. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse.
Basic to all Hindu thought is the idea that the world is Maya. That is a Sanskrit word which means many things. It means magic, illusion, art, play. All the world's a stage. And in the Hindu idea, there is the ultimate reality of the universe, is the self, which they call Brahman or Atman. That's what there is. The self, universal, eternal, boundless, indescribable.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Growth of a master, opening the chapters unknown to the last herds, broken out the past, words exposed in my rap verse. Foes who attack Earth with clones who act adverse, like Trojans on a Mac, worse like viruses infecting your structures. Your irises reflecting the blurred and sputtered. Seeking the explicit fiction depiction which our vision is stricken. Conflict with mystic wisdom that's hidden by Richmond. My mission's lifting the veil off this prison in jail, to live and excel with the gift to prevail against these sinister pale Westminster stale bitches with the minions who've been Wiccans in Yale. Now isn't it frail, these systems that fail, run by scum motherfuckers scripting this hail. Now listen you witches and tell what's pissing off the witnesses, swimming with the fishes while the well with your wishes in it.
The universe doesn't let you in on the truth that all sense experiences are vibrations of the self. And all of us share this self in common because it is pretending to be all of us.
Check it out, y'all.
Transcendental be my temple of mental, raising potential when I praise instrumentals, creating essential grace, sustain elementals, escaping the hate, the elevating the symbol, amazing sequential, blazing co-essential, ways that change your lane, brains too influential. Blessings, filling lessons, confessing test, death and depression for expressing questions, the questions in the chest of the guessing, with no stressing. I'm heaven's anomalistic, forgotten and mystic, bombing the critics, caught in the gimmicks of the Mothman that mimic, rotting simplistic, godless hog misfits, slobs on the gin's dick, be gone in an instant by my squad that's intrinsic, the gods who have been sick. Killing frauds with building blocks, revealing thoughts for hidden flocks, concealed in spots, revealing rocks popping off the ceiling tops. Feel the vibes, hear the tribes on the other side, where the thunder cries as the hunger dies. Feel the vibes, hear the tribes on the other side, where the thunder cries as the hunger dies. Luminescent when I'm moving our presence, in tune with the present, blooming the essence of the moon in its crescent, in the tomb of a peasant. I move with the sentence of the truth I'm expressing, the testimonies of the weak and the lonely, pleading through the seas of the weaklings and phony, shouting out where cloud about how power sprouts and far out and mouth through routes that spout out mouth. Step to the plate or regret your fate. Express what's great or depression breaks. Confess your mistakes or pressure quakes. Whatever you endeavor forever waits. Create that which you attract to react to impact the path that we tread or be whacked in the aftermath. Acting dead, rapping for bread, collapsed in the bed, the rum drunk in the slums like a crackhead.
Space movies. Quackafellow Records Incorporated, Yellow Men Trillionaire Club, and we taking over the industry. Butt naked wonder, lose they dick and nuts with alcohol, the pain you feel when you birth your first baby.
Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
Hello? This call will be recorded and monitored. I have a collect call from
Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Eat my shorts.
In a trance, do my dance. Twitching. See a girl grab her pants. Bitching. Yeah, I'm done.
Find me in the trap, smacking whack rappers. In fact, I call them actors. Bitch bastards spitting after sick disasters of hood chapters. They ain't living, must be pain sniffing, crusty taint thinking on Jim Crow. With the bitch flow, get your whole clique thrown in some serious shit. Chump, we ain't hearing the spit about your chicks, chips and whips, saying you a pimp. You get hit, wig split, kick, clip the script. My kids on my strip filled with hunger and pain. Feel the thunder and rain. I'm puffing these strains. flames. I'm scorching these lanes, taking fortune in chains.
Hey, nice to meet you, this is Privates. I'm a ruckus in public and you only wanna hide it. Said, but I flaunt this shit.
Your telephone service provider does not allow collect calls from
Jimmy Carl Black, I'm the Indian of the group.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Good vibes while we lighten up. 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 Ride by like a drive-by, gone like bye-bye, higher than a guy in a tie-dye.
Yeah.
Smoking all loud, sitting on a cloud, I ain't never coming down. Paper plane, that's a one-way flight just to get me right. Always high to the day I die. Always high to the day I die. Never sober till it's over. Oh hello, purple Donatello and the Rello. Rolling it up, getting fucked up, not giving a fuck. They keep hating, I keep smoking, I keep filling my cup.
Yup.
Yeah, I feel good. Anubis, how you living, man? Long time no see, I hope you holding it down there, the 804. Much love. Good vibes while we lighten up. 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 Good vibes while we lighten up.
Back at the bar with 5-star jar of caviar that has me fall from feeling low. I'm healing slow, really stoned with the daily bro. Sincerely know it's happy hour, raps sour, gas with flowers, packed with power, outlasting cowards at the bower. Bags of powder, keep we cheap like whiskey leaf, twisting leaves mixed with the sweet kush we breed in by the bush. Trees we push when it comes to shove, buds blooming, nugs are muting, dogs are shrooming, blunt consuming, loving humans, puffing Cuban, stuff with new no water movement. Yeah. I've been doing great. How you living, C Money? Up there in Ann Arbor, getting your medication on, getting your vacation on, and all that. Yeah.
Good vibes while we lighten up. 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 Good vibes while we lighten up.
Breath of life, wreck the mic. Breath of life, stepping light.
Cloud
Breath of life,
Beats.
wreck the mic. Breath of life, stepping light. Lunatic on shrooms, I trip, moving in the moonlight with balloons. I hit, consume my spliff with the tube of glue. I whip, blew through with slits or two. Witches sipping, bitches brew. On the mission, getting screwed, licking lips and pinching boobs, kissing tits and getting nude, hitting on chickens who are quick to grip and stick with Ruben. Different tune to listen to. Visions doomed, these kittens groomed to split into a slew of altars. Who's your father's dudes that bother? Moves with authors, putrid waters. I'm feeling nauseous. Real cautious about what's revealed in my conscious. Astonished on this brink like Maria, fighting creeps like a cheetah. Minds deep that could free a blind sheep. Time to see, I welcome to the rabbit hole. Laughing at expansible, master magic, have control. Bastard labyrinths that behold. Peer inside the headlights here. Everything I said's tight. Appearing on websites. Fear to get your heads right. Breath of life, wreck the mic. breath of life, step in light, breath of life, wreck the mic, breath of life, step in light. Flow's phenomenal, blowing Joe that's tropical. Holy Ghost unstoppable, only roads impossible. Lonely rolling obstacles, going cold like popsicles. Old and philosophical, still get ill like hospitals. No pills that chill this gospel, kill these chills like hostile. Skills of the apostle, filling trees in the nostrils. Keep a heaping pot full of mystique that got soul. Breath of life, wreck the mic. Devour dreams like sour cream as I overpower fiends, bringing kings to their knees, singing keys at free MCs. Please believe I speak with these, defeating disease frequencies, depleting thieves. My breathing breeds a relieving seed deep beneath. Release the tree and sprouted out. Now we shout without a doubt. This is what it's all about. Life forms devout, like storms to a drought. Transform in the mouth to fantastic, then spastic, sporadic, master cracking static. Breath of life. Wreck the mic, breath of life, step in light, breath of life, wreck the mic, breath of life, step in light. Three guys combined like Triforce, who ride a tranquilized white horse. Inside your mind's to bite your pineal glands like grindcore. Three guys combined like Triforce, who ride a tranquilized white horse. Inside your minds to bite your pineal glands like grindcore. Once upon a rhyme in Ashbrook, there were some young lads who had kush, pushing their skateboards, always bored, right beside the lake for day shore. To be played, caught in a daze, like raw talk. Then one day walked a striking young guy with big eyes, shine like a star with guitar, emerging from a car like cigar. Smoke approaching this bloke with rope, looking clothes in a giant afro, passing tobacco with laughter. So, though their paths were mashed potatoes, they exchanged tone, became stone. Like Smurfs and fungus, puffin' splits, lithium blackbird, plucking wrists. A sudden shift in funkiness, the sun eclipse, no one was pissed. This was how A-Nubs met Smurf. Next we succumb to the next verse, in which this slick click was mixed with twitching tits and drooling lips, sipping every William Stilgrim. Appearance of the pilgrim still skin, slipping pills in his milk skin, gripping his ball skin like Wilson, chilling at tail oars like sailors. He cussed their lord, the dusty floors, for the must of pus, lust, and spores. Thus was enough for babies to form, unicorn horn porn transformed, with corn juice, guns, and roses thorns. Sand jam, lamb, hands of canned spores, LSD, ski, then dinosaur sores. For 9 months the skies they did storm, then climb from the slime of a whore. The babies on drugs they were born, The plan's divided all at once. All the toilets synced up and flush. Thus the prophecies were complete. Sloppy skeet and puke flood the streets. In the sickened town of Richmond, women were burned like kittens. So behold, as was written, Father's time, pants been splitting, gas has been passed to the cosmic gas. Comic prophets like comets blast. The last Jedi's inside beds high, sipping on the fifth the dead guy, hitting on the split for red eye. This isn't the mythic French fries. Devise rhymes like another race. Time 2,900's chase was slurping bourbon by the case. Burping such in your mother's face. Through space we embrace the trifecta. We face dementia just to get ya. Grace spraying milk and lemonade. Hit Princess Zelda getting laid. Pounds of piss drown inside of this. Phallus piss, your analysis. Getting bizarre like 6 big jars. Mix of barnyard sharks, scarves and nards. Scarves and nards, scarves and nards. Full 100 beers drunk in here. Or drank with the dank cup in rear. We're putting the boogie up in. You grundle to pummel your butt skin. Nut bustin' your host cherry. Like Garcia arbitrary. Too drunk scary, life's a sadness. Sniffing white with the rabbits. We diminished and finished, man. Vanished in the Spanish minivan. Made our escape the tunes of the dead. It was played through the grapefruit Fred. Expressing spirit on beer sit. Weird spit questionable lyrics. The legacy reappeared with. Made the heavens be cleared quick. Now here lies the babies on drugs. 3 weird guys with rabies gone nuts. 3 guys combined like Triforce, who ride a tranquilized white horse. Inside your mind is to bite your pineal glands like grindcore. 3 guys combined like Triforce, who ride a tranquilized white horse. Inside your mind is to bite your pineal glands like grindcore.
Nothing hurts, Chow. I am invisible.
It's invincible, and you're not. You're just out of your fucking mind. Now get down from there before you die.
Die? How do you kill what's already dead?
Fuck!
How do you kill what's already dead?
Fuck!
Absurd contests surface, no concern for the worthless. Return of the impervious minds that are murderous. To lies who have burned us, we rise with purposeless. This time we be so much aligned, we merge with trust. In touch with life production, clutching rhymes construction. Erupt our mic's destruction, the blind obstructions. Multiply instructions, the eye should be sucked in. Into the nights of nothing, who could drive the fluxion of the divine functions. Rise above, now what's in? Times are divisive. Crime so disgusting, we must comply sudden with the tribes of a dozen. We combine like a covenant to align the junction of eternal fight. Sure to recite on mics. You've heard of Christ, burn and bite. Well, I was murdered twice, returned to life and birth to excite. I've earned these stripes, concern for your rights. Spit the verse when I strike, with the cures I ignite.
It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stairs, fully equipped, well prepared. Painted wall faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
But life be racist as quick as a gunshot.
It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stairs, fully equipped, well prepared. Painted wall faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
But life be racist as quick as a gunshot.
Burn through your block brigade, spitting shots hotter than lava. 1,000,000 degrees centigrade, disintegrating our enemies before the rise of red dawn. Took a shot at my left arm, stumbled and threw a grenade. Forgot to pull the pin out though, had to fall back and evade. Auxiliary attack busting off with the 5th. Shells falling, burning my wrist, here come the helo. Hey yo, give me a lift. Back to the barracks to light a spliff. And build with the guards if I was next up on the list to get hit. False prophets preaching in pulpits. Got me loading up the choppers with full clips. Vatican maneuvers to replace the archdiocese with the council of Nan. From the second son of Pliatus to regain control of the most secret societies. Weakness compels strength, betrayal begets blood. It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stares, fully equipped, well prepared, painted war faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
Will life erases as quick as a gunshot?
It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stares, fully equipped, well prepared, painted war faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
Will life erases as quick as a gunshot? I'm from a place where many was afraid to go, but God made a connection with the people on the low. But little do you know, it was a level with the devils in the mix, playing his tricks, and he picks niggas out like flowers in the darkest hours. And you couldn't resist the temptation, bullet showers on you cowards. With a military strategy, a spark of a kinetic energy, I move with a battery in my back. AI cyborg war is combat, and I'm like a slinger when I linger, I'm on that. And I must crawl back to reality and face the time of our downfall, surrounded by a cavalry that's trying to kill me off. They trying to hypnotize me, draw me in, like I'm off to the flame of where I came. Now who's to blame?
It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stares, fully equipped, well prepared, painted war faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
Will life erases as quick as a gunshot?
It's urban warfare, revolutionary war stares, fully equipped, well prepared, painted war faces, studied up, posted up on project staircases.
Will life erases as quick as a gunshot?
It's her anxiety over being alone in the presence of nature. She literally can't take it. And I think there are a lot of people in our society, and each of us in our own way at different times, who have within us this neurotic and infantile creature that can't face it alone, and that this going it alone thing is very important.
Nothing's what it seems in the land of dreams. Finding what it means, waking up the fiends. Nothing's what it seems in the land of dreams. Trapped inside machines, gazing at the screens.
I greet your eyes and I'm seeing lies, feeding your time, sleeping blind. Deep inside there's a beast disguised, feeding your mind, defeating your shine. Nice hearts are hard to find. I see sharks rip apart the kind. In darkness we all divine, trying hardest to survive. A wise man judges not, rising over grudges got. A divine hand in a loving spot. Some cry crammed in an oven hot. So many stay slaves in they cell, or go all crazy like Dave Chappelle. When he awakened up out the spell, taking a vacation out this hell. Carry me to therapy. We need more charity, a source of clarity before they bury me. In the land of Cherokee, under the cherry trees. For prosperity, God's press the air in thee. Bless the conquest into the consciousness. Going beyond this mess, bondage and stress. To float on impressed, growing on the next plane of perception, ordained in perfection. A change in direction, from change we are stretched in. Obtaining a weapon, a mind frame dissected. The nature of reality, haters' mentalities, traitors' fallacies, mayors and palace thieves. May our power seize keys to the kingdom. As we spring from the cling of demons, we become one with the sun's circumference. A comforting sense starts coming from our chest. Next, the feeling of affection pulsates, caressing our whole state of essence. Awakening the presence of ancient ones who are dressed in the blood of the Lamb. It's begun to expand truth and love within man. Time to get up, connect the dots, inspect your thoughts, respect the plot. Thank the sky, you are alive. Create your drive and take the dive into the being you're meant to be. Seeing everything, set it free. Inside your core, you shall endure. Past what is foul to what is pure.
Nothing's what it seems in the land of dreams. Finding what it means, waking up the fiends. Nothing's what it seems in the land of dreams. Trapped inside machines, gazing at the screens.
Every society has this in our society, if you hear voices, we have mental hospitals for you. If you have vast visions of the future, we have drugs that can help you and make this go away.
Anubis? I must complete the Ancient One's prophecy.
The Ancient One's power, it's coming from you, isn't it?
This verses give birth through the multiverse. When I spit multis in my verse, behold the earth traverse. Odin's curse flowing berserk, grown from dirt, like the drone, the perk. Explode when I hurt. These jerk rapers exploit nature. Take your coins and paper, then enjoy the danger as you join the major. Collapse, destroying strangers to our habitat. When I rap on tracks with drastic combat attacks that impact these whack bastards, brainwashing our young. I'm chopping your tongues, then I'm popping these guns at these Nazis who've hung our bodies in slums. Ungodly crews can't stop me like the prodigal son. I'm the nautical one, sailing gamma waves like Santa Slave. Fuck that, slave sand with the hammer banks. Understand the slang, wondrous like Kang. Uncovering the game, thunderous, insane. Tunes getting prayed from the womb to the grave by these humans enslaved by these mutants who've made packs of shadow spirits attaching to lyrics. Magic spells etheric attacking our ears sick. From these snake druids making this music like Satan produced it, creating influence to behave as a nuisance and hang on the noose end. I came to rearrange your brains and shame the new trends. I don't want the fame, I just came to spit flames for the love of the game. I shut up these lanes, fucking up the brains of these wannabe gangs who claim to rip flows but their shit don't bang. I don't want the fame, I just came to spit flames for the love of the game. I shut up these lanes, fucking up the brains of these wannabe gangs who claim to rip flows but that shit don't bang. Spit flames like a drag car, get brains like a rap star. Fuck that, crash your party like glass shards from a wine bottle, smashed like a fine model while you try wallowing in quicksand, afflicted getting swallowed into a hollow prison until you start listening to your heart's whispering and bark where our wisdom lives. Get them kids to see through all that misleads crews like freaks who beat blue. Our peeps on the street screwed by a failed society. Open up your eyes and see omens in the time we beat, scoping on our privacy, nowhere to hide and flee. Nosy drones spying me, there goes a light that's free, probed inside the cyber sea. Inspire the last fighters of a flock to react and concoct right action to unlock passion that can stop assassin cops and bad men who watch us from behind the curtain, corrupting the minds of every person. Tunes getting prayed from the womb to the grave by these humans enslaved by these mutants who've made packs of shadow spirits attaching to lyrics. Magic spells etheric attacking our ears sick. From these snake druids making this music like Satan produced it, creating influence to behave as a nuisance and hang on the noose end. I came to rearrange your brains and shame the new trends.
Within this tomb shall sleep the evil god of darkness, Anubis. May the light of day never again touch his eyes.
Another silly Egyptian curse.
I don't want the fame, I just came to spit flame for the love of the game. I shut up these lanes, fucking up the brains of these wannabe gangs who claim to rip flows but their shit don't bang. Fuck the chorus, I'm like chorus spliced with the source of all life and ISIS. Swarming in this crisis, with no warning I strike all the vices like Wi-Fi, traveling the mind's eye, unraveling timelines, battling programs, as inside your domes to get your brains open by the tones that were home by this grown man that was owned by homes in my homeland, by the chosen, my homeland, constructed skills and sawdust milk where my mother chilled as my brothers built the foundation to this foundation as we astound with no doubts to be making.
Hey, Ben, what happened to you? The Illuminati. Whoa. They're chasing me. What? They're all following you. CIA, FBI, KGB, KFC, Mickey D's.
This is extremely disappointing and maddening, and it's just all part of the lies my culture tells me, basically, that everything's going to be all right forever, and there's nothing to worry about. We're in the midst of the sixth mass extinction.
Disappeared for years in the halls of mirrors and fears, upon caught in this mysterious sphere. Koska revolve around this ball of fire. The fallen sun, all in one shun, the polyum messiah. Light of Elijah, illuminate this room of snakes. Who've consumed with hate, invading the wounds we make. Partaking abortion rituals for Satan. The four horsemen of war criminals forsaken. Miserable subliminals hit critical residuals from minimal, pitiful, despicable individuals living in twisted visuals, inscribed upon our mind's eye like a wicked hieroglyphic timeline, bonded by psychos and mystics. Shine on microphones with linguistics. A light glows in the distance, trying to find home in this resistance. Got my mind going ballistic, twitching like a misfit, taking a listen to the sick shit of which kids get pinpricked with disease-ridden liquids. Afflicted humanity, stricken with insanity, imprisoned in this damn calamity. Can a man be free in a land demanding fees, commanded from thieves, damaging our seas, ravaging our trees, having gas to breathe. Spot the time lapse as the ice caps on freeze. The planet's in meltdown. Can we get a little help now? Mankind's blinded and spellbound till we excel now out of hell's grounds. The planet's in meltdown. Can we get a little help now? Mankind's blinded and spellbound till we excel now out of hell's grounds. Habitats at its brink when we're deep into sixth mass extinction. Havoc is creeping, grim reaping, depleting species in the seas. Birds and bees, emergency. We urgently need to turn to these terms of free thought, not caught in the plots of the idiot box. Get detoxified from the homicide. It's a mom that cries from the bombs that fly on profits tied to tight conditions. Some die in prisons. The life we live in is a fight for vision. Make the right decisions. They say a Christ has risen, so enlighten women, children and men not to be killed in the end by the will of the friends who chill and pretend. The illness within that fills us with sin is built in our skin. Both coasts haunted by the ghost of Fukushima, nuking the dreamers in a trance. Radiation raining on plants, pray to save the nation, changing our stance. Dancing with disaster, stranded in the pasture. Man, the last chapter, planned by the pastors. Damn like the raptors, can we stand after the wrath that we blasted, mastered by bastards?
It all looks truly, truly catastrophically horrible. And not just for humans, by the way, because we're talking about an abrupt rise in global average temperature that is already leaving behind many, many species. We're in the midst of the sixth mass extinction.
The planet's in meltdown. Can we get a little help now? Mankind is blinded and spellbound till we excel now out of hell's grounds. The planet's in meltdown. Can we get a little help now? Mankind's blinded and spellbound till we excel now out of hell's grounds. Mayday, mayday, take away its decay. We straight and make a way to a better day. Save the graceful embrace of the races full of divine light. As the time's right, we find life shining bright from other planes where lovers reign. Our earth mother changes, strange technology, rearranging ecology. All apologies resolved as we're called to evolve and the problem solved.
You know, the ancients pointed out that we were never promised another day. Homer wrote about that in the Iliad. And I try to keep that in mind, that every day upright is something of a miracle in and of itself, that we actually get to be here, and not only that, we get to be here at the most amazing point in human history. The end.
Sending out the transmission as my soul glistens, living inside my heart, traveling the world so dark, sparking a ray of light within this darkest night. Cried much from these eyes underneath these broken skies, lying on the dying earth, trying to find rebirth, searching in the universe, conversing with all the mirth, a hurting and healing path, feeling the mystic wrath, passing the stagnant fears, imagine resilient years. entering our sense of presence, opening the gates of heaven, let in vibrations true, love in essence, breaking through, moving to lands unknown, in the sun, on the throne, tones angelic in our being, evolving inside everything, bringing back the ancient ones, awakened life has just begun, coming forth as the dawn, feel the shift, it is on, spawning on the mountaintops, piece of last, astounded pop, hopped inside the home at last, ride the lightning, shock and blast, 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 blast.